today you join us on an exciting day because we are coming up towards the bit of the canal that has the Chirk aqueduct and then the Ponty aqueduct, the great bridge in the sky. It doesn't have a proper Welsh name that I'm not going to try and mangle. Anyway, this aqueduct is a bit of a rite of passage, sorry, just going under a bridge, and it's what every boater usually does at least once, although I can imagine we'll probably go and do it a few times. So we've come out early because we cycled up here yesterday and there were so many hire boats out, it was carnage. It was quite funny, but we want to get past a lot of them before we start going on the aqueducts because we don't want to rush over them, and people were getting stuck all over the place yesterday. So here we go. And here we go, Chirk aqueduct coming up, and it's the bit where we cross from England into Wales. I know that probably every boater, sorry, hay fever, every boater has probably filmed these aqueducts, but it's our first time and we're super excited. That's the railway bridge up there. And there's a river down there, can't really see it. Oh, just through the railings. Lots of sheep and goats over there. And unfortunately you do get people use these to jump off, and that was a sad tale of a young lady who jumped here, I think, a month or so ago. It's lovely, isn't it? Now we have to go through a dark tunnel into Wales. There be dragons. We're on the Ponty Bridge and it's actually terrifying when you first come onto it because of that drop. It's exciting, but oh my god, it is a bit nerve-wracking.
No, not a good plan, eh? My camera's behind me. You could always just get on there and do it.
I will in a minute. Oh, it's a long way down. Wow. Whoop. Woof.
Don't really want your fenders down for this, it seems.
Just going over the River Dee, which is why they had to build it in the first place. We're just coming to the end of it now, and that was actually really scary. Right, wow, we were going to go down there, the Trevor Basin, but apparently it's all shut for dredging, so we're having to reverse out and find our way around this very tight corner and through under that bridge. Or the canoeists over there, nerves of steel. And a bit later on in the day, it was hot, and I thought I'd come back down and have a look at the bridge from underneath and cool my toes off in the water. And you can really get a sense of scale from this angle. And a couple of days later, when we took some friends over the bridge, we had true Welsh weather. It was windy and it was absolutely pouring down, but it was still just as magnificent. It couldn't get any wetter, could it? And this is our mooring spot. And this seemed to be a favourite spot for the swifts too. I got up early in the morning and watched them as they came round and took turns in dive bombing and splashing into the water. It was lovely just to sit and watch them while I had my morning cup of tea. We're just getting ready now to move up to the basin. We've been here a couple of days and it's been exceedingly entertaining. Just behind us there's a shelf that comes out. You can't see it, and virtually every hire boater is getting stuck on it, and there's lots of hire boaters. I've never seen so many as on this canal. It's very popular, and you know, they've only just had the boat a few hours, if that, so they're coming down and they're hitting each other and they're going into the reeds and they're getting stuck on the shelf. Henry's rescued a lady out of the canal already, a mortified German lady who got herself stuck. We've had a man who's come down a bit worse for wear, I think, and he was a boat owner, not a hire boater, and he zigzagged all the way down, smashed into our boat, smashed into all the other boats. We've met a really nice man on a bike who has cycled along all the towpaths from York, and he is camping under a tarpaulin. He's in his late 60s, I guess, and he's having a 3-month cycle just going along the towpath, so it was really interesting talking to him. Yeah, it's been great, super entertainment. But now we're off up to the end of the canal. It's not the same one. He was. Oh, he's real. And this is our first view of Llangollen, with the turbulent River Dee running right through the centre of the town. It's a real focal point here. And here we are, moored up in Llangollen Basin, where we realised that we can spend a bit longer than we thought. Nice place to stop for a while. So we've moored up in Llangollen Basin for 5 nights, which gives us lots of time to explore this area. And although the weather forecast is mixed, you sort of expect that in North Wales. And in fact, the uniform of everybody here seems to be long shorts, cagoule and walking boots, like any town like this, like Fort William or other places. So you just have to get on with it, whatever the weather. And it looks like you can swim here. We're going to go whitewater rafting, which you've never done before. Definitely going to do a lot of walking. It looks like a really nice place to explore. So that will be all on the next video, when I'll show you all around and all about Llangollen. So bye for now. Do feel free to comment. It's always nice to see comments on the vlogs. Hope you have a good week and see you on the next one. Bye for now.
And check